Can women work? What are good jobs for women? Of course, it is not uncommon to hear such questions, even over and over again. Nowadays, more and more women are leaving the house to work. Various reasons emerge. Helping the family economy or the husband lack of income are often the reason why women work. So, is it really okay for women to work outside the home? When asked whether it is permissible or not, this is still a matter of pros and cons among the public. Some allow it and some forbid it altogether. So here is debate about the pros and cons of mothers should stay home and look after the children. In my opinion, married women should stay at home and carry out their nature as a wife and mother for their children, such as taking care of and educating children and serving their husband.
But if you continue to rely on your husband as the backbone of the family, it's not old anymore. At this time, there are many women who also work as career women.
If the wife goes to work, maybe it will automatically be understood to someone else. So, in the future, the child may not be too close, be his present, and will be closer to the person interested to him. And the child needs love more that is a present so that the child can grow up happily with his everyday.
It's true that a child needs love. It needs the presence of its parent, but not necessarily that it can reduce the intimacy between children and parents. It could be that the family make a special vacation schedule with their children. This activity can be done every weekend, so it can add to the familiarity of the family and can give new stories to the child.
But in my opinion, just making a vacation schedule it's not enough, because remembering not only material needs that must be met for children, but also other needs, such as giving special attention that is directly given by the mothers. Besides that, if women work, what if the wife income is greater than the husband income? It could be that the wife does not respect her husband, right?
The web salary, whether it's more or less, can be used to save together and assist husband in meeting home demand, making feel like they're when done together. If we talk about the wife's attitude towards her husband, then isn't the duty of a wife to respect her husband in all things that are rights? In the wife does not respect her husband just because the wife's income is greater than the husband, then it goes back to each individual. But that if the husband's income cannot meet the needs of his wife and children,
Hmm, main income are not all great, but with a job title it may be very sufficient because the salary will increase and be ended to the present of current business of the current business.
However, I don't think it will be a problem for women to work and be housewife at the same time, as long as you can be responsible and divide your time between working in the office and home. For women who work, make it a part of their daily routine and should be able to enjoy the dual roles of the career woman and a housewife.
Indeed, there is no prohibition for women to work. However, we must remember that being a mother as well as a housewife is the nature of a married woman. Because the obligation to make a living for the family is the responsibility of a husband, and a wife has the right to get what she needs by asking her husband in a good way.
The demands of work in the office that are quite heavy usually make women more sensitive. So as a mother, take care of your emotions well. It's not fair if you vent your frustration at work on your child when he or she invites you to play or do homework from school. When you are a housewife, be a full mother. Do the best you can, and when you are a career woman, work professionally. Being a housewife and as a career woman requires a balance between work and life patterns. Whatever the job, enjoy.